Hi, I'm Phil. Now, if you're a regular visitor to my channel, then you may have seen my video when I met up with my Instagram friend, Sarah Cole, for a photo shoot when she visited London while on holiday from the USA. Sarah is the president of the Ducati Owners Club in Houston, Texas, and also an ambassador for Dainese Dallas, which helped us when we approached Dainese London to borrow some riding gear for our shoot. Now, if you haven't seen the full video, then please go check it out after watching this one to get the full story on our collaboration with Ducati London and Dainese London. I'm really pleased to say Dainese London loved the images Sarah and I created and kindly invited me to be involved in a campaign they were planning on the streets of London in collaboration with Slipstream TV for a social media campaign. The campaign, which would run on Instagram and Facebook, would encompass the cultural diversity of London, the contemporary street art around the streets of Shoreditch, East London, and Dainese's freshest riding gear. I was responsible for shooting and editing the stills photography alongside Slipstream TV, who were capturing the day on video and would later create an awesome film, which I'll share in a moment. TR from Slipstream TV was kind enough to call upon some of his biking friends for the day, and we had some amazing people involved in the shoot. Now, I hesitate to use the word models, not because they weren't great in front of the camera, but because they were all real street riders with a passion for bikes, and boy did they own some wicked machines. There were a couple of personalised R1s and 3 BMW S1000 RRs, which all looked and sounded wicked. The day started at Dainese London, where riders would be measured up for Dainese's latest riding gear. The team at Dainese London always make sure whatever style gear their customers are looking to buy, that it fits perfectly, which is essential for maximum safety. I'm proof of that, as you may have seen in my recent video showcasing my new awesome gear. Following a quick chat about poses and the look we wanted to create, my day started when I hit the streets of Shoreditch with Nimi, who has since become an amazing friend. Nimi was one of the 2 ladies who organised the world's largest female biker meet at Triumph, Hinckley, earlier this year. Funnily enough, I also have a video about that day for you to go and check out later. I absolutely love these shots of Nimi and her awesome personalised R1. The combination of all the colours in the street art really make the images come to life. It's probably worth me pointing out that it wasn't the warmest or sunniest of days. In fact, we even had some light rain at one point, but that didn't dampen our spirits. Next out was Dan and his R1. Dan is wearing a Super Speed 3 leather jacket, AGV Pista GPRR Performance helmet, classic Slimtex pants and Full Metal 6 gloves. Dainese London's assistant store manager, did an awesome job by keeping us safe from the traffic, sweeping the pavements clean. Yes, he did carry a broom around London, as well as holding my off-camera flash where needed, and keeping an eye on the rider gear so that it looked at its best. Crystal and Sam left the shop together, and you should have heard the sound their bikes were making. I could hear the Akrapovic and SC Project's exhaust notes roaring through the side streets and bouncing off the buildings as they made their way to our next location. Nose here, and then bring it from over there. Look. Last one out, just as we were losing the light, was TR on his personalised S1000 RR. You're fine, thanks. The Dainese paddock hoodie and racing jacket looks awesome, but how wicked does that Morbidelli AGV pista helmet look? Those colours and the artwork really do look spectacular. Liz, who is Dainese London's store manager, did an amazing job locating the best street art close to the store, which had a cultural diversity influence from artists such as David Speed and Mr. Cenz. I have recently found some videos on YouTube showing more of the artist's work, so I'll add some links for you to go check that out later. As you can imagine, where you have art painted on the sides of buildings, especially high up on walls, it's not always easy to position the bike or rider and capture the art on camera. So some locations were a challenge for me, although I am genuinely pleased with how the final images came out. But what do you think? I'd also love to know if you saw the campaign on Instagram and Facebook this summer. Please let me know what you honestly think of the images and the campaign. So make sure you drop a comment on this video. Now if you want to know more about the riding gear used, go check out Dainese London's Instagram account, where it's all listed under each post. So finally, here's the awesome promotional film I promised you that TR and Slipstream TV created.
Dainese London wanted to connect with real Londoners to showcase some of their freshest gear for next season.
They reached out to us at Slipstream. We're interested in platforming a point of difference in culture, showing that there's more than one way of being a petrol head. We're about style, expression, and important stories, and in a huge way,
So is Dainese London.
teaming up with them and Phil Jones on photography, we were able to capture some of the most innovative street artists with murals all over the streets surrounding the Shoreditch store. And Slipstream invited some of the biker fraternity, real street and track riders that live and breathe this brand's lifestyle, but whose aesthetic isn't always front and center. And for some of us, it's hardly ever acknowledged at all. But being that this was the Dainese London HQ, historically one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world, there was real commitment on behalf of the brand to ensure that that point of difference was central within the content that we were creating. So we set about having a great time, creating, collaborating, and capturing this gear in a real way. We take creative direction seriously, and making sure that our culture was being platformed appropriately in conjunction with a global brand was really important to us. So we're up in Shoreditch, fashion, culture, architecture, and general coolness. We also got these crazy super bikes, out of this world artwork, passionate riders, and it's all dripping in the world's most premium gear brand, Dainese. The output speaks for itself, and this collaboration proves that people really do connect on passion. It covers all lines of divide, and that's a space we should really be looking to build from. Welcome to London.
So that is the story of my first photo shoot with Dainese London. Now it won't be long before I share another video very soon. And if you like what you saw, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. Take care guys, and I'll see you soon. Subscribe, like and comment.